All right.
The four events you just examined all happened in the past. Now,
I would
we
assume
need
so.
to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case. This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital, rather than a police station.
Doesn't that...
How should I put it? Peculiar.
Doesn't that already
A number of
suggest that it's
agents
still
had
in the
already attempted
past?
to
It's an
solve it.
unsolved case.
None of
Meaning
them
it is a case that
succeeded.
something happened in the
And
past.
there were
I
complications.
think they're just more saying like an active case.
Oh, okay.
Like the other ones probably were like already solved or whatever. I mean, I would assume that's how they know we got the answer, right?
Damn. That's 14 names.
This is the last one we were on?
Yeah. The before this, it was the
The
theater.
one with the actors and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So we're right here. And there's
Okay,
immediately
so
3 people, I think. Yeah, it looks like 3 people. I'll be surprised.
who are
if
the
there's-
real mental patients? Who is Ghost? Okay.
Okay.
Well, it should be pretty easy to figure out who a real mental patient is.
Let's hope.
Welcome,
15 minutes
officers.
long.
How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you?
Milvira?
Elvira, the first name.
Oh, Elvira.
Yeah.
Okay.
in charge here?
Yeah.
There's George right next to her.
Facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha, yeah. About that.
I think that person's a
Dealing
mental
with it
patient.
internally.
Yeah, I think
It's
you
a
solved it.
minor Incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and a few, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching, but often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head, then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a
Yep,
heavy blow.
he's the mental
This
patient.
profession, you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roll with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
Elvira is
Window break.
Is this
a little bit... I don't know. she's like too pissed off. Also, this unnamed person that we don't have a name for yet. I don't know if they said it in the first 2 seconds. That accent's pretty general.
Yeah.
Psychiatrist. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna be German.
Yeah.
I don't think they gave him his name though.
Can we also point out that Maestro and was that in the last mission, was there a guy named Tony again, like the guy that was working with Maestro?
That wasn't the last mission, but it was the
I don't
one.
know.
I think there was a Tony. Tony might have been the guy that he hired to steal the painting.
Yeah.
It was the painting one.
And look, there's a guy named Mr. Director.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
But his mom knew what he was gonna be when he was a kid.
all right, so there's already broken glass right there. Man, I'm like scrolling up and down to see if I can zoom in, but
This is where
clearly
the
that's not a
patient
thing.
escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
Ah, you mean patient number 68? What do you want to know? Officer?
Totally should have picked 69.
That'd been too easy though.
Mentioned patient 68.
I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked? Ah, yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me. Oh, don't worry, though. I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab
Hey,
clothes and toilet
That one's Zeldrick.
Wait, what? I totally missed this. What?
He's like,
That
you're
dental
the, you're
patient is
the,
Zeldrick.
yeah.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your
What?
concern.
I don't get it.
Pick
What?
your seat and sit down. I
Sounds
don't
just
want
like
any
you.
trouble.
Oh.
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on.
More nuts than
Wait,
you
did-
What's
thought.
your name?
Wait, they said they gave him a patient number, right?
Patient 42
Like, she's
suffers
42.
from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are gonna be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
Okay, should I follow them or should I stay here?
Are they both going? I thought he was saying. Yeah, they're split up.
Okay. Which way should I go?
Oh, it's probably the same either way. Elvira, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay, so there's two people in here. Nobody in here.
I feel like we probably should know what numbers they are, though.
Well, I guess we can put out numbers after we find out what their name is.
Well, I'm saying that because I'm saying like if they give us any information where they say a certain number based on like the information they give, like they say, oh, patient 47 did this, then like at some point we might be completely confused on which patient they're talking about
Oh.
Yeah.
before they give us names, was what I'm saying.
Okay.
Or
What
they
was-
might be like, oh, patient 47 is, Ray. And then we'd have to go all the way back to figure out which patient that was.
Okay. So which one was that?
She was 42.
Okay, so girl watching TV was 42.
I ain't no lunatic. But you are. I told you I ain't.
What's going on here? Are you okay?
It was my older brother.
I know you are, but what am I?
Shut up. I'm as sane as ever. You're the crazy one.
I'm crazy?
Sorry, officer. I was talking to my brother.
All right then.
Multiple
Ma'am,
personalities.
Mind if I ask what you're in here for? I'm a reporter. Before you got sick, you mean. I actually did want to know what it was that got you committed.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah,
Then will you
The hell is
believe
that?
the things I'm
Yeah.
about to tell you?
depends. Let me hear him first. I'm a reporter. A few months ago, I received a tip saying this hospital was conducting some kind of clandestine experiments on its patients. I disguised myself and checked in to investigate. I've collected all the information I need, but now I can't prove I wasn't sick in the first place, or that I've recovered. So I'm stuck here with no way to publish my findings. What exactly have you found? Here, they use a treatment method on their patients called TAT, Thematic Apperception Test. But it's not the TAT most people know today. Rather, they use the prototype used back during World War II. Basically, it brainwashes people. After the test, patients' memories will be completely erased, and they're conditioned as well. They're programmed to respond to certain sounds, after which they'll follow any command. The hospital then goes on to claim they've been cured, but the truth is,
I
they're
swear I'm
nothing
not
more than
crazy.
soulless
My
robots.
memory was wiped out, and I don't know how
Tell
I got
me,
here.
officer, if you were a patient, would you want to be cured that way? You've absolutely got to get me out of here. I have to expose them. Check my notes. I've got all the evidence right here.
I gotta say, that sounds more like a sci-fi flick than reality. All right. let me
Whoever
see your
does
notes.
Elvira's voice is
Wow.
terrible.
Don't see the
Yeah.
details, do ya?
Because she was like, when she says like, "Are you a police officer?" Yeah, that's what she
Yeah.
was.
So I'm like, what is going on?
Which accent
me
is
ask
she
you
trying to
something.
do?
You ever notice any patients in here who seem like they don't belong? Like they're faking their illness?
Yeah, me.
And besides you?
Honestly, from what I've seen, at least 44% of the patients here are actually sane, but they've been committed regardless. Makes me think this hospital's next step is to experiment on normal people.
That's quite the theory.
She's crazy.
What about him, huh? Seems pretty legit.
Schizophrenia, maybe. He's sick, but it's not schizophrenia. You made a mistake any layman would make. What
Multiple
he has is
personality.
called dissociative identity disorder. That's where you have multiple personalities.
Yeah.
In his case, too. Huge difference between that and schizophrenia.
I see. That I'll have to remember.
Wait just a second. Aren't you getting me out of here?
Afraid I can't. At least, not yet. I'll come back once our investigation wraps up.
This
with her
fucking
voice?
accent.
You don't believe me either, do you?
Should I stay here or should I go out?
I don't know.
God, there's
Oh, yeah, it's-
14
They
names.
say anything?
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody has something to say.
No, I mean like after they leave, you think she's gonna say anything? I
Well,
thought that's why you were asking. Should I stay here?
okay.
I don't
Well,
think so. Like we usually just follow the main people in the scenario first, and then
Yeah.
we go from there.
or like the initial
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. So I guess on this playthrough.
They just follow out Elvira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This wasn't that big of an issue to
Are you
begin with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room
God
locked?
damn.
Wait.
What?
Wait. What? She said,
Tony.
"Are you done, Tony?"
That's weird.
Yeah. Tony.
But wait, who answered? Who answered?
Okay. Hold on. Actually.
Can you go
That
back?
is the sec-
Because
Hold on.
Tony could have been like the guy that like is showing them around.
This wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this
No, that's
room
Tony.
locked?
Wait, what? That's strange. Oh well, I mean, I would just call him Tony then.
I'm gonna say that George and Elvira are the real mental patients.
They might be.
I actually.
They legitimately might be. That's interesting.
That
How about
is the-
this though? How about right there? You just make a note that like Elvira called George Tony, or yeah, Elvira called him Tony,
Well,
just in
like,
case.
Just
Sorry.
in case. Do you want to
Yeah.
like scrub all the way back to the beginning and see what she calls them?
I mean, we could just remember 748. That's where we were at.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
okay,
go back.
fine.
Fusion room. Open.
Okay. 748.
Got it. Hey, McMurphy! $300. Pay up.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
That was a mental patient.
Yeah.
I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah. I
Oh
am the
no, you know what?
administrator.
That's probably what happened when she said, "Are you in charge? Are you in charge?" Because her shitty accent, it might have sounded like George.
Yeah.
Remember, you got moved 748. You got to move him over to the area.
Oh yeah.
I would have preferred Elvira, like.
If she was the crazy
Elvira-
one.
No, if this Elvira sounded like the Elvira we know and love, like the.
Oh yeah, like the
from all those-
mistress of the night.
Yeah, I would have rather had that.
All right. Let's continue.
Is this room locked?
That is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
Who the fuck's out there?
It's Sharpie.
I'm gonna kill ya! I'm gonna kill all of ya!
I must warn you, this patient might be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right, just give me a second. I need to find the key.
Well, I hope you're ready to
This one?
fend off a person
this one.
willing to swing at
Slowly
you.
take a second.
I think it's
assure you.
BS.
Ah, here it is.
Great. Open it up.
Watch, nobody's in there.
I'll just wait out here.
I don't think he's
you.
crazy.
I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in!
All right. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking doc away from me, you hear? He fucked me up! I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you!
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
Get from here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful.
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man! Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though, I could say the
What?
same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk.
He is the crazy one, dude.
Rabies, idiot.
Tony?
Elvira. Charming as always, I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
Yep.
What?
So none of them are ghosts. I mean, it sounds like they might not actually be crazy. And
Okay.
there's like a bunch of people are like trying to go after whatever the hell this secret stash is. I think they might not be crazy.
Okay.
Like, so I think that's what they mean by who are the real mental patients. There's probably a couple of them in there that are real, but the rest of them are all just trying to get whatever the hell Ghost secret stash is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Elvira, Tony, and whoever this guy is not Ghost.
They're not mental patient. Well, they're not ghosts, yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they're not mental patients either.
Mm-hmm.
Look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
He's
Just
also not
some
Mr. Director.
delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said.
Oh,
though,
Spoon.
Both are.
He's the schizophrenic guy.
Okay.
You mean like
could
the person that she's misdiagnosing as schizophrenic?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But like, when did they ever name Mr. Director? Like,
Tony said he was talking to Mr. Director. We haven't followed him. We were with Elvira the whole time. Remember they split up?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Who, Ghost?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next
So
door.
George, if we hear somebody got beat up, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you.
Hold on, pause for a second. What's the logic? If all the other patients aren't crazy, then that means that he's Ghost?
Whoever is in that room.
The one in the upper right, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
what's the other bit about it? Like, I guess go back like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah,
Like,
it just sounded like all he said was if all the other they bring food there, so somebody's in there, and he said if all the other patients aren't crazy, then he's ghost. The reason I'm asking is I'm just wondering if it's accurate. Like if we should be essentially operating under the assumption that that actually is ghost.
George,
You got it.
which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Okay, so the ghost is the person that was locked in there, right? The person that brought him food, or not the person.
That's
but
what
the
he's
person
assuming.
Receiving the food. Yeah.
The other thing is that like there's multiple people after this stash, so sorry, like without being more specific, there's like more than just these 3 people and Ghost that are after this stash or whatever. So the real mental patients in this place, there may be some that aren't actually mental patients, and they snuck in like
Oh yeah.
This guy did.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Apparently, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I mean, either way, we'll know when we go to answer the question because when they say who are the real mental patients, there's going to be a certain number of them.
Yeah.
Right? If they only give us 3, then that means that the rest of them are faking it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to push spacebar to. Okay, there we go.
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, then.
Oh, that's McMurphy.
Mm-hmm.
That third guy, yeah. Okay.
You see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait, something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient?
Wait.
I can't
Patient
get over
number
it.
68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out? He got himself committed on purpose, remember? To hide from people who want his money and his life.
Because the
He
stash
knows
isn't
he's
real
a
and he wants
dead
everybody
man
else
if
to
he
get locked
gets
up in
out.
here.
You have a point.
Or to blow up the
Okay.
bomb.
Probably.
I'll get the key.
He needed
Yeah,
to
I
go
got a
put a
question.
bomb in a mobster's leg.
Where'd that guy go?
Patient number 68 is Ghost. Well, the guy that escaped, by the way.
Excuse me, Doc. I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here.
What
She gonna knock him out?
fuck? Wait,
It's a different dude. That's not the same guy.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I think that other guy
Yeah,
is one of the.
Right there. Just
Why would he have the keys?
on that
Weird.
table over there.
That might be George.
Ah!
Hey, why'd you knock out George?
Yeah,
What
that's
did he
George.
do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
Let me just look through this laundry here.
Say, no, yeah, no.
Here.
Apparently, he was swaddled in a blanket.
Tony and I will check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
On it.
Wait. Hold on.
What the fuck was that?
Apparently, they just started having sex out of nowhere.
What was she supposed to be doing?
She's supposed to be picking up the body. She didn't make all that noise as she dragged him in, but he was like, "You take care of the body." And apparently, he just started weighing like 8,000 pounds out of nowhere.
Nah, taking care of the body is just, go outright fucking it.
That's
apparently.
basically what it sounded like.
Oh my god. Okay.
Kind of want to look up who did the voice acting for Elvira.
Okay, so nothing is happening.
Oh wait, but
in-
we're
Oh, never mind.
nothing's happening in there. Yeah.
All done back there.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man.
Ghost?
Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be at least an inch thick.
Watch the door
The only
lock.
sets of footprints in here are yours and mine. No one's been in here for a long time.
Well, I'll be damned. But there's no way in hell I was wrong. Let me check again. No one under the bed. Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't think he hid the money in it, do you?
A chest? Wait, don't touch it!
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
This is strange.
Because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little improv. Tony, arrest him. We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh, good idea.
Arrest? That's much.
We've got our man. Let's take synced.
You got the wrong guy.
Move it.
I'm sick,
Now
I
I can
tell
move
you.
it.
Listen, Emily.
Can't do this to me.
What the fuck?
What?
What the
There
fuck
was
just
another
happened?
bomb?
Well, it did tell us that there was an explosion in this one.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
I was
Really?
not expecting
I was
that
not
at all.
expecting that at all either.
But I was gonna say, I assume that makes it totally sound like we were kind of right, in the sense maybe he wasn't a mental patient, but I bet Ghost is that dude that like basically showed us in right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I guess we got to follow Tony too.
For like only like a tiny bit of it.
I mean, like I'm talking about like after they split up,
Yeah.
wherever he
that's
goes
only a small bit.
before they meet back up together. Yeah.
Okay, so now we know where George is. This looks like an office.
Oh yeah, I
Welcome
didn't notice that.
enough.
I
Yeah,
bet he's on
so-
like the phone or something.
Yeah, so should we follow Tony throughout this whole thing? now?
Honestly, can we? I would say like for right now, if you want to play it right now, I would say can you go see if George is talking to anybody or something? Just because like we know that we basically know everything that happened in the beginning until they come in here to try to talk to the patients.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Sounds like Maestro from the last. or
Could
from
be
the thing.
Maestro, dude.
I think so, yeah.
George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro.
It is Maestro.
Oh my god, it is.
Crossover.
Or maybe what if all of this is like combined together? Like all the missions are somehow
All the
like
people.
yeah.
It could be.
When it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could
Yeah, because he's still talking about art
painting
too.
for me.
You've come to the right person. Not to boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good things about it.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Indulge me if you would. And listen to the music. Anything?
What the hell? I know that from a game.
Yeah.
Is that
sounds
from
very
this
fam-
game?
There is
Yeah.
something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
Is it like hypnotizing them or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, is this like the intro music to this game?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, why do I recognize that? Okay.
There's not
Alright,
a whole
I
lot
guess-
happening right now. Should I fast forward a little bit?
I'm fine with just playing that. It looks like it's almost done. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, just go ahead and hold it until like somebody talks.
Yeah. There we go.
I see it now.
Tell me, what do you see?
After like 20
I
playthroughs.
see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are the police interrogating?
I don't. Oh, wait. Yes.
Is this like, did he just look at a magic eye or something? What the hell did he just, what just happened?
Silver Spoon?
What are they questioning Silver Spoon about?
The silver spoon is
Something about
from the police one.
Drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon mentioning this before.
Excellent. Let's
feel
move
like
on to the next picture.
Another one? What about the painting you said I was here to evaluate? What's going on? What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, Maestro. It's just a
Yeah, I
small
feel like
test.
silver spoon was in the other
One
one.
more picture, and we're done.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Describe the art gallery for me.
You mean the one that you like work
It's
at?
crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait, there's an empty frame? But why?
Exactly. Why?
So he's just he's just describing the
Give
missions
me
we did
just
before.
Yeah.
A moment. No, it can't be that either. But then, who took it? The real painting.
Okay, so now they're getting down. They just split up.
Take
So
your
this is where Tony would come in, unless you want to just watch this.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Wait, so wait, this is about 4:30 or so when they split up, so we can go
Mhm.
back there.
Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. Oh my
Jesus.
god. I think Maestro is really crazy.
Oh, I think he is, yeah.
Wait,
That'd be
hold on.
actually an interesting twist.
Wait, remember in that very first one, the one that was like only like 25 minutes long? Wasn't the brother named Tony too?
Yeah, I mean, they probably are all connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Like,
like,
I-
you know, like the Tony. Wait, I forgot which one was Tony in the first one?
I don't
Was
know.
it the
I don't think I
brother
remember
or
that
was it the
part.
or the guy that was interviewing? Because that one had two officer or investigators in that one too. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Back to the music.
Back to the drone.
Oh, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Finally, that was like three
It's
and a
like
half
so
minutes.
long.
It's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too.
Miss
And
Reeves was
Miss
that.
Reeves.
Yeah, Miss Reeves was that lady on the upper right hand corner of that art gallery.
art
you know?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The painting was
I mean, that's the one he's remembering
stolen.
right now.
Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan.
I wonder if this is them
Yes,
testing that
the painting
TAT
was
thing.
retrieved in the end too. The lost
Like they
art
tried to erase his
returned.
memory, and now they're finding out he actually remembers everything.
Yeah.
So that lady actually wasn't crazy or something.
Wait, which lady?
The news reporter.
The news reporter.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if Maestro was just like, he's a patient, but he's not crazy. Maybe they used this stuff on him, and now they're just testing to see if he remembers stuff, but he actually, I don't know. It's just speculation. We'll see. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I only really see like three or two like definite, you know, girl names on this name list. Jennifer and Emily.
Could be Nelly too, though.
Yeah, or Klep. I doubt Klep.
I'm
is
guessing
a name.
Klep isn't, but yeah, it could. I guess technically it could be.
Yeah, but 2 definite ones, 3 possibly, and 4 unlikely, but still possible.
I didn't even think about that. So some of these names might not even be in here.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
remember when he said, like, Miss Reeves? Because, Miss Reeves was in the last one.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like in terms of that list of names, some of the names actually might not be in this level.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to find out which ones are.
I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
Yeah, I
What
think
are you
I think it's what it was.
talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes, tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use role-play therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw
You
an
also have a very
interrogation, you
stereotypical
could
French
remember the
accent.
stories Silver Spoon told you.
100%.
The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality. You staged the whole theft. Quite the coincidence.
That's what
And
he
a little
said.
too convenient, don't you think?
No.
George! Doctor! What you said, I don't quite understand.
Don't worry.
I had the
about
music
it.
just start playing again.
You know
Yeah,
everything
like-
you need to know. Now, answer me one question. Who are you?
I'm Zima.
No.
No, I'm... Patient number 29. Yes.
There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
All right.
Either George is a really bad doctor, or he's not one at all. Because I don't think, like, as a psychiatric therapist or a doctor, they would go into this much explanation to somebody that has a heavy condition, or or even give like the patient, like someone that's admitted into one of these places, like, make sure you take it on time, like giving it their responsibility. It's like, no, it's up to the nurses or whatever. It's up to them to give it to them on their time, at the right time. I don't know. I don't like George.
Yeah, he's a little sketch.
So now,
Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should
you guessed
schedule
it.
him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
It's okay. The question just is like, how trustworthy is George?
The other thing is, like, I don't think you call it
Why? Is this a gate law?
antipsychotic medicine.
It's me, Doc.
That's
I need you to
falls
turn
under
over
a
the
lot of
key to
shit.
room 4.
Huh?
Wait, what did he say? Why is the gate unlocked?
He said, "Why is the gate locked?" Or maybe it's not locked. Yeah,
Who?
that's what I'm saying. That initial dude
How
at
did
this
you get
desk,
here?
he is not supposed
I'm
to
a
be there.
police officer. We're
Okay,
here
so
to
now we can
investigate a
pause it
case.
and then go back to Tony when they split up, because now we
Yes.
can see all this play out.
Yeah. So it's like 4:30.
Or yeah.
We're in this place.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God! Oh God! My stomach. Sorry. I
Hey!
gotta go.
And just where do you think you're
sorry.
going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I'm
Also,
noticing on the
sit down and
wall it
behave
says you're
yourselves.
next.
I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume you got there, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr.
He's from the theater.
Director. Believe
Ah,
it or
yeah.
not,
Director.
He's
This one?
The top guy.
Top, yeah.
I don't remember that, but okay.
No, he just said it. We've nicknamed him Mr. Director, and I think he's describing because he treats everything like they're on stage. That's why he's just saying, "Oh, nice costume and whatever," about how you can like, I don't know, people lose. I don't know. Whatever he's saying is kind of like treating him like he's a director of a show.
Yeah.
suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In
The
his
Truman
mind,
Show
he's
delusion.
making a masterpiece, and we're all just actors. We rely
Man,
on
that's one of those
role-playing
movies that I've
therapy
been meaning to
treat
watch
patients
again.
like
I haven't seen
these.
that
Great
in so
movie.
long.
Trying to
Yeah.
interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But if we play along, he'll calm down soon enough.
Mr. Director? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you, really? Look me straight in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive. Go back and re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients are likely to initiate contact.
Well, what about that one, huh? Mr. Bathroom Emergency. Was that real? Or just some excuse so he could leave?
Him? He's a thief.
Hey, that's defamation, you hear me? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave!
Oh, he's
Patient
from
number
the
36 suffers
police
from an impulse control
investigation.
Yeah, I just can't think of who it is. Is that like Ray?
Uh,
We're not gonna figure it out by guessing that, but I'm just curious if we guess right which one it is. I feel like it's Ray.
I don't think it's Ray. Like, I don't
No?
remember Ray from that one. I remember him having like some sort of unique name.
Well, we know Spoon is the one down there with Elvira right now.
Yeah.
Silver
Yeah.
Spoon. Yeah. Maybe it's Klep. Oh, it's probably Klep, like Kleptomaniac.
Yeah.
Commonly known as kleptomania.
There you go. Perfect timing.
Cannot stop himself from stealing. Doesn't matter the person or place.
I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease. But he's already in here, so why'd he try to run?
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police.
Another great
Arrested
movie.
multiple times.
You don't put a person
sight of
who
you
has
probably triggered
kleptomania
a
into
condition
a
response
psychiatric
from-
ward.
Bullshit!
You arrest him.
Ask around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here? He was a repeat offender, you see, always stealing old phones. The police found it so odd that they gave him a psychiatric evaluation. And wouldn't you know it? He was certifiable. So instead of sending him to prison, they sent him here.
Quite the nutcase, I see.
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to treat
Yeah.
them.
Let's check the next room.
It's so good.
I wonder what do you guys
The
think?
eyes.
Okay.
Does that
so-
mean that Klep's not crazy?
Well, I mean, he's like the way how he insinuates his words sounds crazy, but I don't think he's crazy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying
he
in
is
terms of
either.
like the question at the bottom right where it says who are the real mental patients. I'm wondering, do you guys think that he's one of them? Oh, there's two people in the bathroom too. Interesting.
And there- two people have been sitting in the bathroom the entire time.
The whole time.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy, what was this?
That's
Spoon.
that's Spoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, can you play it real quick? I just want to see if they talk. Like maybe scrub through it a little bit, see if they ever say anything. So we're at 7:39. Oh yeah, there we go.
Bother, Nelly.
Journalists.
That's Nelly.
This one.
Yeah. Actually, can you go back like a little bit before they start talking, just to make sure we didn't miss anything? Yeah.
At least, not yet.
Why you even bother, Nelly?
Journalists are the watchdogs of society. Or haven't you heard?
So she's not crazy.
Yeah, and what good did any of that do you, huh? The cops didn't even believe you.
You've heard about
Oh,
the
wait.
Unabomber, correct?
Huh? Who do you think I am? Of course I heard of them.
Mm-hmm. Henry Murray, the
They
inventor
also
of
called him
TAT,
the One Bomber.
used his test to evaluate soldiers during World War II. During the Cold War, he used it to interrogate spies. But did you know that he also gave it to innocent students back in 1959?
Oh yeah? What's all that got to do with the Unabomber? Are you kidding me?
Well, it just so happens that a certain 17-year-old boy, Ted Kaczynski, was one of his unwitting test subjects. And, well, you know the rest. Over a period of 18 years, he ended up making and sending at least 16 bombs. What I'm trying to say is, destroying someone mentally can have repercussions far beyond one person.
Well, I'll be damned. And that Henry Murray fella's got blood on his hands, too.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
You know, mental problems are really hard. Yeah, well, Lottie fucking died. It's like, okay, why are you here?
Science and all the experiments that go along with it are, well, they're not wrong. It's just that sometimes people can get in so deep that they lose track of the boundaries of morality. I have nothing against the doctors here. Really. I simply want to get the truth out.
Okay, so she is not crazy. So she's not.
Doesn't seem like it.
And then,
Yeah.
I guess, what she described as George.
Yeah, she's talking about George. As in the doctor she doesn't have anything against. But it's
So the
Spoon
other-
crazy.
Well, we would have to probably either listen to more or listen to other people.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's talking to him like he's not.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's weird. And he's not even responding like he's crazy. He just sounds like he doesn't believe what she's saying. Weird.
So she was, she had to take the TAT.
I think she's trying to get out before she does.
Oh, okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah.
All right, I'll
people
just
can
write in
learn
my
to
journalist
respect
note. Yeah,
humanity
I'll quote you
while
on that.
Still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr. Director had his say, he'd just shut up! He told you not to tell anyone!
Oh wait,
Okay,
yeah, Spoon
he is
definitely is
crazy.
crazy. Forgot about that.
So far, every question you've asked has been answered in the
Like
in the
right
next
after
5
Roger.
seconds. Yeah.
All right. My lips are sealed.
Okay, I'm guessing not.
In the bathroom.
Oh yeah, the bathroom they're knocking. Good
You
call.
hear that?
Oh, you can hear it too? Thought it was just in my head.
No, it's definitely real. Sounds
Somebody's
like it's
taking
coming
a
from
real
next
hard
door.
shit.
All of you are hearing things. Need to up your meds.
I'll go check.
Yeah, she could just walk around wherever.
Like, I guess.
Or she stops there for some reason.
No, I paused.
Oh,
it.
you stopped it. Okay.
Yeah, because we're all talking.
Well, to be, I'll let you know that like there are a lot of psych wards where they're just like, yeah, you just can't exit this barred gate, kind of like how
Yeah.
they have it right there. So
Yeah.
like all the patients, they can just like walk around and go back to their bed or whatever.
Yeah.
But so,
Man, it sounds like you've been there before.
you know what? I've seen a few. I've seen it.
Man,
He's like, I've escaped a couple. Yeah.
this is so meta.
Right?
Should I follow her or should I stay here and see if he's
follow
Can
her.
you actually real quick? Could you just like scrub through to see if Spoon ever even says anything else? Because we just remember 10:08.
Okay.
She called you psychotic. She did not! Nellie said I have dissociative identity disorder. Yeah, but that's another crazy disease, too.
Okay. Oh my god.
This might be
I don't
just them
ever-
showing
I
us that
never
he's
liked her
actually
anyway.
crazy.
Nothing but BS coming out of her mouth. Once I inherit our old man's business and money, I'm gonna hire someone to cap her ass.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
say things like that. That's a one-way ticket to jail. Seriously, if you pin this all on me again, oh, boo-hoo! As if you've never thrown me under the bus. You were a brat when we were little, and you're a brat now! Oh, what's a couple of misdemeanors? The old man will forgive me over time. Besides, once you're put away for life, I'll be the only heir. I'll have a proper business to run. Get out of here! What the hell do you know about running a business? All I'm saying is leave me out of this. You got it? Then get the fuck out! Stop following me!
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too.
Did you notice anything?
And me three. So, old man's business and money.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about.
So, but what was the stuff?
Maybe
that
he's Ghost.
left? Well, what was the stuff that Ghost left?
Well, they
Like,
thought it was money. Remember, like when they went to go open that chest, and they were like, "Did he leave? Just leave the money in here?"
Okay.
So
Alright.
technically, maybe he could be Ghost.
Cop had a real attitude. Kept saying I had schizophrenia. Well, you've got it. You're a complete schizo. Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
Oh wait, pause it for a second. I think we might be thinking of the question wrong. It might not be who's crazy as much as it is who's the real mental patient. Like
Well-
Spoon might not be a mental patient in the sense that he might not. He seems like he's part of this plan, which means he might have like the multiple personality disorder or whatever, but he wasn't a patient here.
So, who was officially admitted into this?
Yeah, I think that might be the actual question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Spoon might not count. But let's see.
Because what I was thinking was like, in the when I select answer, I would have thought that it was going to be multiple. You can choose multiple of them this time. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I assumed you can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's continue.
Show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares. Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything.
Wait.
No, I think they might be the patients. Never mind. Like, I think their plan is to like take over the hospital.
Oh, okay, one of those.
Yeah, like not. I don't think it has anything to do with the money that the rest of those people are trying to get to. But that's why they're saying like
subplot.
the police just happened to show up like right when they were getting ready to execute their plan.
Okay.
Plus, they just seems like they know exact George. I don't know. Maybe we just haven't heard yet, but George just seems like he's the doctor at the hospital. So what would be their beef against George if they
Right.
weren't patients here?
Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? Well, this could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone.
Stole her
Get in
phone.
here. Recent calls.
Oh, that's why it blew up,
Well,
probably.
The last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call.
So angry.
She's called Klep.
What are you looking at me for?
Hand it over.
He stole somebody else's phone too.
This from that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird.
Wait, so Klep.
Klep stole the cop's phone too. It's one of the cop's phones.
Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
You stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
I don't got any more phones, but I do have this.
Wait, so real quick, that just means that Jennifer was in, for some reason, Jennifer was in direct contact with the police, which means she's probably not crazy either. I'm assuming we're going to get that when we go in the bathroom, but I guess she's probably not going to be crazy either.
Yeah.
A real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know? Even fits in your hand like one. I couldn't resist.
Huh?
That a police siren?
Which part of stick to the script don't you understand? If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now, if the police come back here, our plan is ruined. All our efforts down the drain. I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to return stuff.
Make it happen.
All right, all right.
That's odd. We've been here for a while now, but there's been no sign of Nellie.
There was some kind of weird sound earlier, so she went to check. Probably went to the bathroom.
It was indeed. Wait, to the bathroom, you said?
So Klep was holding the police officer's phone?
And the remote.
Oh, did he have the remote too?
Yeah,
I thought he was just going. I thought he just gave him the. I know he stole it, but I just didn't. I don't know who had it at that point.
Well, Klep always had the remote, but when he showed it, they were like, "That's not a phone," and he's like, "Well,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
like,
it looks like
kind
a
of looked
phone."
like it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Oh, what if the remote was
the
remote?
bomb.
Well, maybe not the bomb, but it's a trigger for the bomb.
Mhm. Good thing we don't have to figure that one out.
Can you just go back real quick and just, you mind following Klep just when he walks out to see if he says anything?
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before
That's Emily. Okay.
you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote.
Emily.
Oh, the remote. So yeah. Wait, did somebody say stop?
Yep.
One of those two people that walked in the room, like
Yeah.
from the left? Yeah.
Yeah.
Emily,
Um,
you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called
That
a
you're
remote.
holding, Emily.
No, Emily, stop!
So whoever that was, they knew it was the bomb.
Yeah.
Because they said, "What's that you're holding?" And then they said, "Stop." Sorry, go ahead.
So I think we should figure out what the fuck's going on in the bathroom.
Yeah, the bathroom, I would assume, is next. Like whenever Nellie goes in. Well, I mean, unless we want to follow it from the beginning. I don't think we want to listen to 15 minutes of it, but.
Oh, come on.
What is...
Wait, can you go back to where they knocked though? Right when she was leaving the room, they were knocking already. Before, a little bit before that. Actually, real quick, can you like scrub with the mouse?
Yeah, you can.
You can? Can you just like see if they were talking beforehand?
But then it doesn't have any like amplitude, like visual amplitude.
Oh, what were we saying before then?
Well, we
Is
can
that just
hear
when you
it,
do like
so
the? Yeah, I was gonna say we should be able to hear something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be able to hear it. Just scrub through it.
Okay, so they were just knocking. Doesn't seem like they said anything. They just knocked for some reason.
Keep going back. Keep going
Yeah,
back.
but yeah, I was gonna say yeah. See if they say anything. They've been there the whole fucking time.
Yeah. Are you kidding
Dead
me?
silent for like 12 minutes. Jesus Christ. All right. I guess when she goes in. Yeah, she
Dude,
not
what if
there to
this,
knock.
this is like Morse code?
I mean, I assume it's not. They'll probably tell her what they're knocking for right
Actually,
now.
I want to go here and then just follow Nelly. She's gonna say something along the
Oh
way.
yeah, maybe.